Hi, I'm Laura. I just want to thank you for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
No, not a problem. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about you and your profession and specifically kind of the diversity that you work with. Sound okay?
Absolutely, that sounds great.
Okay. So, first thing I want to talk about, of course, is this video recorder that's in the room. Everything today is going to be video recorded. It's just going to be myself being shown, but your voice will be heard. Is that okay?
Okay, that sounds just fine.
So specifically, it's being used for a grad school project. My peers will be viewing it and kind of helping me be a better counselor.
Oh, that sounds great.
Perfect. So is it okay if we get started?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're going to get started. Is it all right if I write stuff down?
Oh, yes,
So
please.
I can learn from this as well.
Absolutely, please do.
So let's start off with your name, credentials, and where do you work? Place of employment.
Sure. So my name is Angela, and I'm an LADC, and I work with Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge.
Okay, perfect. Do you like Minnesota Teen Challenge?
I do. I really love it. I specialize in alcohol and drug abuse and
Okay.
addiction.
Yep.
And I mainly work with adults, so
Okay.
I just find that really rewarding.
They serve both teenagers and adults, correct?
Yes, that
Okay.
is correct.
But you just specifically work with the adult population.
I do.
Okay. And how long have you been an LADC in the field?
Sure. So I've been an LADC for 2 years now,
2 years.
and I've worked at Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge the whole time.
Okay.
I started there interning, actually, and they hired me right after.
That must be really nice because then you kind of know the staff, know the clients, know the building, everything like that. It's kind of an easy transition.
Right, yeah, that is
Yeah.
helpful.
That's pretty nice. Okay. So, first question, specifically Minnesota Teen Challenge, what is their goal or mission?
Sure. So their goal, mainly, is to help adults and
Okay.
teens be free from all chemicals and dependency. They do that by addressing all physical, emotional, and spiritual
Okay.
needs. And we do that by having love and trust and respect for all clients, no matter what diversity or age or gender they are.
Okay, perfect. So it kind of sounds like you hit all aspects of their life in order to help them be successful.
We do,
Okay.
yes.
And you said something about the spiritual. Are you like a Christian-based treatment center?
We are, yes.
Okay.
Actually, the treatment center is Christian based,
Perfect.
and I myself, I am very spiritual, so
Okay.
that helps.
So it works out well for your beliefs as well.
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Okay, that's kind of cool. So first big question, what kind of diversity do you face in your current profession?
So we have a very large, diverse population. We work with different ethnicities, genders, adults, and teens. We work with special needs clients.
Okay.
We're not a dual program, but we do see people who have depression and anxiety. We have a very large, diverse population. I would say mainly, we see Caucasian,
Okay.
African American, Latino, and Asian are probably the most common, but we do see all populations.
Okay, perfect. So all races, both genders, all ages, even people with special needs or mental health concerns.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, that's a big variety of people.
It is, yes.
So are there certain clients that you feel are more difficult to work with than others?
I do. I find that the hardest clientele is the ones who are court ordered.
Okay.
They're typically more resistant because they don't want to be there. They're
Right.
being told by someone that they need treatment, and sometimes they're just still in pre-contemplation stage where
Okay.
they don't feel that they have a problem.
I can relate to that. I work with teenagers, so 98% of them are pre-contemplation, don't want to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Court-ordered. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you think is the hardest part with working with your diverse population with different cultures, backgrounds, etc.?
Sure. So I believe that the hardest part is Being able to drop your own stereotypes.
Okay.
There's lots of prejudices in society.
Yep. Okay.
You just need to make sure to put those aside and not believe in what the society puts on different cultures, and you just need to not be biased. I also believe that you need to be sensitive to their beliefs. Their beliefs might not be the same as yours.
Right.
They might be telling you something that you would think as one thing, but in their culture, it's actually meaning a whole different issue or problem.
Right. So you specifically probably have to sit down with that specific client and figure out what for them are their beliefs and their culture, so you can kind of help them best.
Absolutely.
And then kind of just a side question. It's kind of changing all the time. So do you go to continuing education in order to help better educate yourself to help your clients better?
I do. I really believe that that's super important, especially
Right.
with today's society. There's different cultures all over the place. We're
Right.
all living together, and I just feel that, you need to have a good understanding of each culture and make sure that you're, respecting them and making sure that you're giving them a fair chance.
Right. That seems great. Okay, and kind of last question. What made you decide to come into the field of, addiction?
That is a really good question. I feel that I started in this field because I have a lot of family who have
Okay.
addiction issues. I also feel that it's a really great field that I can help others and, help them and their families and help them stay sober and free of all chemicals and, just to give people a better life. And I'm really happy to be the one to be helping them with that.
Okay, so it seems like overall we want to help people.
Absolutely.
I think that's what most counselors want in general, is to help some people. Do you find that you are helping people?
I do. I feel like even if you save one person, you're saving a lot of lives. And I just think that's really important to make sure that you're understanding and, you're having just as much of trust and respect for them that you possibly can.
Okay, that makes complete sense. I completely agree with you. I think that helping one person helps many.
Absolutely.
Any other questions or any other comments that you'd like to add before we end up?
I don't, but thank you.
Thank you so much for helping me.
Absolutely.